Hello traders, welcome to another Bitcoin update for you today. I'm going to keep this one pretty short because not too much has changed. We had a bit of decent price action yesterday. We did finally come down and take out those previous day lows. We did also have a decent bounce from around about the golden pocket, and we did reject on the levels that I was talking about in yesterday's update as well. So everything that we kind of spoken about in yesterday's update has played out, and we're now just continuing to consolidate here. So I'm just going to recap on things very quickly. If we are to go higher, right, basically, I am looking for a move up to our currently yearly POC, our monthly open, our weekly POC between 62,800 and 63,600. I know that's quite a big range, but what we also have there is a nice 4-hour gap. If I just mark this on the chart, add on the magnet tool, we do have this 4-hour gap here. So this is the zone that I would be looking to get back into any short positions if we are to see a bounce up here. That would take out our previous day highs, and then of course we do have the confluence above there. What this also is it takes us close to that 618. Okay, so it would take us beyond that 50% mark of the whole move down that we've had. Even if you just go from the big pivot high that we've had here, that would be roughly that 50% mark, slap bang in the middle of that gap that we have there on the 4-hour chart. So plenty of confluence there. I believe also if we are to just add a VWAP, then that's adding like more confluence. So if we do come down there, that is the zone to be looking for shorts. Now, if we're looking for longs, if we are going to continue to go a little bit lower, then for me, it really is very simple. I'm looking to take out these lows here. Okay, and I'm looking to come down towards that yearly value area low. I think that's a little bit less likely. I do feel like this area is going to hold, and we could see a push up today. But of course, anything can happen in trading, so we've got to be prepared for both scenarios. That would be the next level down that I would be looking at. At that stage, it would start to get a little bit sketchy again, but as we have seen previously, we have had these deep retraces, okay, and we've seen that continuation, so there's nothing to stop this chart from continuing to trade within this manner and maybe continue on to higher prices up towards that 67,500 level a little bit later on. Now, locally, what do we have here locally? All right, so we'll just add a little bit of context for what happened yesterday. So we did have the move down, which took internal lows, right? You took out those internal lows. This was right on the New York Open. All right, so I did a New York trading room with the crew. We saw this bounce happen in real time, and were able to, just like monitor this as it was going along. It came down into that 786, pretty much hit the measured move that you would expect from that 0.272 there. And then, of course, markets carried on back downwards again, and we finally got that previous day low, which is what we were looking at as kind of the more likely scenario yesterday. So it took out previous day low, and also that had confluence there with our previous month VWAP. Right now, we are starting to see a move up again. So it does seem to be a common theme at the moment that when I'm doing these videos, we are getting a bit of a bounce. I would expect this to probably cool down a little bit as we come into these order blocks here. Again, you're having this retrace similar to what we had yesterday. And yeah, it's just a case of whether we are going to continue on to those higher prices, to the resistance that we're looking up around about that 63k, or whether this does start to roll over and we have the confluence below us there. Other than that, really not too much more here. Previous day VWAP through there, previous day point of control with there. If I am to add on the TPO quickly, we can see another interesting thing from yesterday is 30-minute time frame. There was never really that acceptance back inside previous day value area. All right, so we do have an MPOC all the way up here at 63,700, a TPO POC, but it is really that monthly open that's the main thing I'm looking at, because this is when things started to get impulsive. And yeah, yesterday you can see here we had that confluence with the VWAP coming down with that previous day value area low. That is what it gave us that move. We never had that acceptance back inside previous day value area. Okay, you can see we broke into it, but an immediate rejection. We didn't have those subsequent candle closes above, and that took us down to those lows. So if we can get back above here, That does lead to a pretty high probability that we're going to be seeing those higher prices. But yeah, similar to yesterday, it's just a slow grind up. You probably look for a little bit more downside around about the London session, New York session, before anything interesting really starts to happen. Of course, we do have unemployment claims data today. It is a Thursday, so every Thursday there is unemployment, so that is something to take note of. So be aware of the volatility 1 hour before the New York Open. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say on Bitcoin right now. So enjoy your day. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.